Hello and welcome everyone to the 31st stream of the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, getting ready for Repentance. Now, as we all know, I've been super stoked for the release of Repentance, which is coming up real quick. We got 18 whole days, just 18 days, and we're going to see all the craziness that is Isaac get even worse, you know? I'm super stoked for that. Cannot wait to see that awesomeness happen. So, yeah. That's right, Anna, and we are back. Okay. Gonna do a quick check of some regular things. Hello, Geeky Nerd. Nice to see you. We're gonna go into the manage stream section for just a moment. And it looks like I have to give, and want to give, I should say, I want to give a shout out to a Beam Cannon 1. They joined us for the Disciple stream, gave a lot of helpful advice along with Mara, and between them and Mara actually got me doing something relatively okay. Like, it took me like 2 hours total to beat the first mission. I'm looking forward to many, many more. So, let's get started on Isaac, shall we? I'm assuming everyone can see me just fine. I think, sort of, maybe. That would be helpful if I actually plugged in my controller. Like, the controller itself was like plugged into the cord. The cord was not plugged into the thing. So what you're saying is I have to play each of the campaigns, is what you're telling me. Also, Golden God time. All right, I'll do my best. I promise I'll do my best. Who are we going to play today? We are going to play Cain. I love Cain. It's hard to not love Cain. Actually, you know what? We'll play Samson. We haven't really played Samson a whole lot in this one, so we'll do it. All right, let's do this. I'm guessing like my opponents are going to change based on, like, it's not always going to be the Mountain Clan starting kind of thing. It's going to be like other enemies and stuff. Like the Mountain Clan is not the bane of everybody's existence. Wotan is not that awesome. I don't have a bomb. All right, got some angry flies in here. So the announcement went live on the channel today, the official announcement that everyone on my Discord's known about for a little while, and that was that we do have that partnership / not really partnership, but a permission from Adventure Awaits Studios to stream their games and stuff. I even gave them a little bit of a link, a shout out on Facebook and stuff like that. So that's now been absolutely made official and live. We currently have 3 players that are going to be joining us, or joining me, I should say, in that endeavor. The first of which was Anna, second of which was Mara, and third, hi Anna, I was just talking about you. And the third is Loyler, my lovely wife person. So she's going to be joining us for the stream of the one shot. And for now, it's still open to anyone who hasn't or isn't currently in a game with me. And then starting on the 20th, or 19th or 20th of next week, we're going to open it up to everyone, period. Not just everyone who's not in a game with me. Anyone can join in the stream and have some fun, which I'm super looking forward to. But I'm pretty sure we're going to find 2 players before the 20th. 19th. I keep saying the 20th, but before the 19th. So I'm not sure if any of my friends currently gaming with me are going to be a part of it. That does mean we're going to see a whole different play style from what I typically run, because these are meant to be like 1 shot, maybe 2 shots. It all depends on the players. And I know a lot of you folks are going to be relatively new, which is going to make it an awesome experience for me. I love playing with new players. I've said that. I think if you've watched my GM advice thing, I absolutely think that new players are an asset to any table. Because, I mean, yeah, they might slow you down sometimes when they're learning the rules, but oh my god, you guys come up with brilliant friggin' ideas. Like, things that veteran players just accept are impossible. You guys are like, no, let's do this. Let's do it up. It's fine. We'll do it. It's great. So, yeah, and as was announced, the character creation is going to start when we have a full party. At the latest, it's going to be next Friday, next Saturday kind of thing. Because even if we don't have a full party then, I want people to have like a week or so to do their thing, to make a character with me. Especially because we're going to be... Oh, gross. Gross. We got creep shots. Ew. We're taking a lot of damage today for some reason, which is not the best thing to do. But it happens. We're going in here. Nice. We've got the Necronomicon for mass room damage, or the Book of Belial for a temporary damage up. I'm going to take the Book of Belial. So I've been noticing, it's just something that like kind of popped in like as I've been playing the game. It looks like the room that's furthest away from the boss, if there are two rooms that are like one's both locked and then like you have to decide which one's the treasure room, the one furthest away from the boss is typically it. Typically, not always, but typically like that's what I've been noticing the more I've been playing. It's like, yeah, no, that's accurate. We're going to bump up our damage and really tackle a pin here. All right, we got some more pills. Gambling time. Oh, that's not good. That's okay. Pheromones and Pretty Fly. I can't believe we're already only at like 2 health. That essentially puts us on par with Kane, only we don't have the luck foot. So that's not very good. Yeah. That's really not very good at all. That's okay. We can probably survive and thrive. No big deal. So I actually spent some time with Gothic Purple Squirrel yesterday. You guys may have seen him on the Discord channel a few times, and he showed me the game he wants me to play, and like it is like it's an even more retro version. Like it looks very similar to oh crap let me talk. Damn it. Looks very similar to like the same style as Disciples. Only it's SNES like 8-bit maybe graphics. And I'm super stoked to play. And it is complex as balls. So there's a whole lot to it. It's an old school game, so you know it's going to be a bit of a challenge. There's no like hand holding that we get in the newer games. It's straight up. There's one difficulty. Try. That's pretty much the vibe I got. There's one difficulty. Do it. All right, that's about all I got there. I'm pretty stoked to play that. Hey, how's it going, Chief? Yeah, it has been a while. I know. So Chief is an old friend of mine. We were talking in his chat last night for a little bit. I thought you were busy for today. Otherwise, I would have invited you on a run. Um, Anna, if you want to check out the VODs that I have, the announcement is there. Like it gives you the theme. I tell you what level you're going to be and all that good stuff. It's there. There's a bit of talk there. Like if you're feeling lazy, you don't want to look at it, just let me know. I can go over it again. But yeah, so Chief, I heard or I read how was the pizza? Was it as redonkulously greasy as I predicted? Because like I'm just imagining it was one of the greasiest things in the planet. Because like I can't even fathom. I cannot fathom, good sir. All right, we got a pretty flag going on. Nope. Also, I have a song recommendation. I'm not going to go over them now. I'm going to go over them in a little bit. Okay. Really? Okay, that sounds like I might actually have to go for it then, because I do love me some KFC popcorn chicken. So apparently KFC put out a new pizza. Not KFC. Pizza Hut put out a new pizza, which includes KFC popcorn chicken, which is like I was worried it would be so greasy you could like power. Oh, this is not great. Take that. You could power like a ship off of the oil you could scoop off of it, but if it's not that bad, neat. Also, Anna, I do have to ask if you're still in the chat. Did you get a chance? Did you understand the Ask a GM question that you posed of me? Because if you didn't, I'm more than happy to go over it again. I know Abby jumped on it like as fast as I could, but his was, I think his was a copy pasted like word for word off of one of the guides on the internet. So if it worked for you, that's fantastic. If it didn't, then I'll go over it again. 100%, no problem with that. Oh, haha, dick, you almost got me with the laser beams twice now. You are just faster than me. I think. I'm not sure. Oh, crap. Yeah, Chief, I saw you were actually playing. Mother frigger. I saw you were actually playing some ODST this morning, but unfortunately. Excellent. All right. Calling it now. This run is good. I saw you were playing some ODST this morning. I don't know who you're playing with. You said you're playing with somebody new, but I had to get my stream set up because trying to stream Disciples, turns out like I was like, I'm going to stream Disciples in a few minutes after my initial announcement thing. No, it took me an hour and a half to get set up again. I had to figure out what was going on. Turns out every time I want to do it, I have to delete and re-add my sources to Streamlabs as an admin. Never played ODST? What is wrong with that boy? So yeah, it's I mean that's so far what it's looking like I have to do. I'm hoping that the way I have it set up now, which is going to be an auto add, auto delete thing every time I pop in, will work. But I don't know. Exactly, laser eye surgery. That's what Brimstone is. It's an old joke, you know. I went and got laser eye surgery, and boy was I disappointed. Doop to doo. Oh. I got like, I'm feeling sluggish today. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna blame Disciples because like I don't have to be like super fast reactioning Disciples. So I'm just like in that laid back, chill kind of mood, and it's not helping. All right, we got one. Actually, it's worth it if I can get a key out of it. I didn't get a key out of it. Oh, Chief, thank you for the follow. That's two today. That is a Mr. Beam Cannon who is amazing and helped me out a whole lot, along with Mara figuring out what I should do strategy-wise in the amazingness that is the Disciples. And now you. Thank you very much, good sir. But yeah, so does everyone have their like? I know Geeky, you already put yours in. I know Mara, you already put yours in. Does anyone else have a song of the day? And like, it doesn't have to be anything like super spectacular, amazing. Just whatever made you feel good today. Throw it at me. Let's see what you got. Okay, we haven't gotten any keys, which is not great. We're gonna miss it on an entire gold room. I'm not as worried about it because we have Brimstone. Like, life is friggin' good right now. I could use a little tear delay. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, this makes me worried a little bit. This is a little worrisome. Only it apparently wasn't. They're both dead already? Okay. Alright, so that's a quick one. Oh, no. Oh. I'm screwing up repeatedly. Holy crap. Isn't that great? It's fine, though. It's fine. We're going to use this immediately. We will take these. Oh, yes, we will. That's a soul converter right there. That's Guppy's paw. Hard to get better than that. Especially when I can just do this. We're going to use it, and then we're going to swap back to the Book of Belial and use... Oh, we haven't had a full charge yet. Get a second pretty fly going. I don't really want to use that, but Are You a Wizard doesn't really affect us. But how is Baldur's Gate 3, by the way? How do you find it? It's one that I've been looking at picking up, but with the stream recommendations, I think I'm going to be busy on gaming for a little while. Also, did I actually say thank you, Anna, for your recommendation? That is Asking Alexandria Alone in a Room. Thank you. Okay, we got another boss to face. This one's actually a pretty easy one to face under Brimstone, just because lasers. I mean, there are very few bosses that aren't made easier. I bumped right into that. That aren't made easier by Brimstone. Let's be honest. All right, we're golden. We are not taking Ludovico. I don't think it affects us, but I don't want to risk it. Yeah, I know it's 5th edition of the video game. Yeah. I've been told I need to. Yeah. I was also told the story wasn't great to begin with, which is what kind of shut me off from wanting to grab it. Because, like I've explained on the stream before, story, aesthetics, the mechanics, those are my requirements in that order for a game to be worth playing for me. And if the story's crap, so I was told the story was still a little iffy. That's why I haven't actually picked it up yet. Oh, yay! Explosive diarrhea, or Anna, yeah. I mean, is it a bard vampire or is it just sexy in general? She's like, I'm a vampire. You know? A vampire can go away. Conflicting opinions time. No, don't kill it. I mean, I sometimes believe Drist might deserve it. But I do, like, you gotta love him for the fact that he did kickstart, like, an entire generation of awesome. You're not the only one, Mara. I have read them all. All of them. Including, just so you know, the Cleric Quintet, which I think was awesome, and it's shitty that the Ghost King did what it did. That's my personal opinion. Oh, mother... Bad trips are going to screw us out of all of our health. And I'm getting really upset that we haven't gotten any keys, because, like, we kind of need those a little bit. To, get items that aren't trash. No, I've read literally every single Drizzt Do'Urden novel. That's not including the companions, the Maestro, and all that. But I have read most of the side story novels as well, like ones including Jarlaxle, like the Patriarch's Road, that kind of thing. I've read a lot of them. Yeah. Yeah, Jarlaxle is amazing. We have our third pretty fly. Like, we're avoiding the vast majority of the damage. I just need to not pick up pills that are like, this is bad for your health. No, they're Drizzt Do'Urden books, which, I mean, they do technically include Baldur's Gate for an entire series when he's trying to face off against an elf. An elf that wants to kill him because he saved her life. It's really confusing. But no, they're, like, Baldur's Gate features prominently in the Forgotten Realms. So you can read, like, a lot of Forgotten Realms books. I am not taking you. You can die in a fire. Yes, Forgotten Realms was started by Ed Greenwood. We are very low, but that's not going to stop us from taking a Dark Bum. We now have, like, my two favorite items of the game, which is Brimstone and Dark Bum. Lovely. Yes, they do. Neverwinter Nights and Baldur's Gate both do take place. Sorry, Neverwinter Nights and yeah, Baldur's Gate. Yeah, that's right. So is the Icewind Dale area, because there is a game about Icewind Dale. So hoping, I didn't really want coins. I wanted a couple of hearts out of you. We're gonna blow you up as well. I don't have any bombs. All right, gambling time. Give me something good. I need like 3 keys. That's what I need right now. Just give me a bunch of keys. Or a bomb. We'll make our own. Okay, back up to 3 hearts. Pretty Fly's already maxed out. I can see Forever's going to be used next floor. Alright, Wizard doesn't really bother us at all. Come on, just give me a key. Like, just a singular key so I can go to the gold room. That would be... Thank you! I am going to spend the rest of my money on you just because you did do that for me. I don't really feel like the I'm excited thing going on. That's another Pretty Fly, which we don't need. And we just got a Pretty Fly. Alright, we're going to blow you up. Not because I don't love you, but because that's necessary. Gorgeous. But yeah, Forgotten Realms was started by Ed Greenwood. It's an amazing, like, he did the original Elminster saga. And Elminster is a complete and total badass. He is super OP as a character. And he's the only character I can think of that has slept with, like, 3 gods. That's literally, like... He's super powerful. He's known as the Sage of... Sage of the Dale. Sage of Shadowdale? My brain is slipping. We're not taking experimental treatment. Fuck that. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Alright, we're going to take our pill. Get the I Can See Forever going. Oh, that was a spike room. I couldn't see it because the chat box was blocking it from me. I'm sorry, guys. Oh well, I'm stronger now. That's literally the important thing. Because I'm playing Samson, so little mistakes like that literally only make me stronger. Full health pill. That is super useful when I don't have any red hearts. And again, we're stuck with no... yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Take it! Take it! Thank you. Now there's just going to be me screaming, take it, on YouTube and Twitch. That's going to be great. My new ringtone, obviously. Took a full blast from a brimstone and didn't die. That's impressive. There we go. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I think Dark Elf got a lot of us. Like, it was just this amazing idea that he was born to be a villain, and he just straight up rejected that, and that inspired an entire generation of RPGers to make characters that were extraordinarily similar. But I mean, it's also the one that inspired me to think outside the box and not view all monsters as monsters just because that's in their class template, you know? And like Wizards of the Coast is really moving forward with that. They're like, okay, if they're actually a humanoid race, they're not evil by nature. Yes, their civilizations might be different, but that doesn't mean they're evil. And that's something huge that was a long time in the making. And originally it was misunderstood. People were like, oh, anything, like evil just is no longer a thing now, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, anything humanoid, anything that could be identified with as you know, as a human. So, Lineage 2 is a good game. Alright, can we get some keys? We don't get some keys. We do get the whipworm, which we don't need. I don't know why yeah, we're going to do this. I don't know why I did that. By that, I'm referring to dodging into a narrow space between. Ugh, so bad. Okay, let's get this. Let's get this stuff. Sharp straw. I will totally take that. Sharp Straw is amazing. So is Coupon. Oh, that is rough. Alright, I'm going to take Sharp Straw. I do love the Coupon, but Sharp Straw is actually one of the best active items in the game. Straight up. Especially paired with Dark Bum. Because it can continuously generate hearts for you. It can. Keyword is can. It's not right now, but it can. It can. Whoop. That is me getting hurt. Okay. We already discovered the boss room a while ago. I don't know why I'm, like, dicking around and not going to it. I am going to go to the store, not in hopes of actually getting something awesome, but just in hopes of... I was actually hoping to fight Greed. I'm just going to grab that and... I was hoping I could fight Greed to get a Steam store thing, Steam sale thing, but no go. Right. And so the next recommendation on the list is Darkest Dungeon, I think. That's the one we're going to be getting next for games. Oop. Oh no. Silly dude with lasers. He's like, I'd hate how his lasers bend. If they were just like straight, boom, you'd be fine. It wouldn't matter to me. But they're not. That is not worth losing 3 of my soul hearts. Seriously isn't. I mean, that's going to be a hard fight, though. Like, is Drist in Baldur's Gate 3 already? Like, is he actually somebody that you can kill? I'm hoping he's a difficult fight, because he is a beast. 48-hour energy is gorgeous, and some bad gas. That's fine. I know he's in the first one. You can actually, if you cheat, you can play as him in the second one. There's a cheat code you can activate to do that. I know that much because I may have done it. I'm kind of hoping he is. I'd love to see him again in a video game. He does not get as much love as he deserves in video games. I'm really hoping they never actually try to like adapt him to a TV show, though. I think that would be awful. All right. Sure. Tammy's head. Boom. So Tammy's head is actually far more useful than the straw. I'm sad. I think I'm going to stick with the straw anyway, just because it is an amazing item and I want to use it. So we're going to grab it. If I could have 2 items, I would totally take this straw and Tammy's head. 100%. No doubt. Took a little damage there. Gotta love having 3 pretty flies, though. Really covering for me. Yeah, as long as I have the sharp straw, I'm going to be regaining hearts essentially constantly. Seriously? Volothamp is in the 3rd Baldur's Gate? Oh, that is gorgeous. I'm really hoping he's as stupid as he should be. Because Volo isn't, Volo is not the most intelligent of people. There's no reason he should still be alive. He should really be dead by now. And no luck of the idiot? Friendly ball. I'm good, thanks. I am not a Pokemon master in this game. Any other game? Any Pokemon game? Sure, let's do it. But in this game, nah, I want to be like sharp strawing it up. Another pretty fly. Yeah, that's true. It isn't done yet. That's fair. Yeah, dark elves are tiny. Jarlaxle Jarlaxle is amazing. That was a spoiler. If you never mind if you no. You did not hear his last name from me. Damn it. I mean, it's been a long time. If someone hasn't read that, okay, all right. I'll feel real bad if people didn't know who he was and I just like spoiled his last name. He's such a bad boy, though. He really is. What's here? Things and stuff. All right, let's move on. I'm surprised you didn't know he was only 5'2". The dark elves are all really short. They're thin but short, so they look taller than they are. But even Drist is tiny. Not tiny, tiny. Supposing, and like if you're comparing him to Wolfgar, yes, he is tiny. Yeah, we'll take this. That's 3 chests. Whatevs. Is that? Yeah, it's Kane's Eye. Excellent. It's true. I mean, Wolfgar's even got like, I suppose how tall is Wolfgar? I don't remember actually learning that. How tall is he? What are you? Mystery gifts. A lump of coal. Nice. That's a lot of damage. I mean, Chief, have you read a lot of the stuff? 7 foot. Jeez. I mean, that's 7 inches on me. That is huge. It's not even like a little big. That's just big. I'm good at that, thank you. I mean, that's what comes when, like, he was originally supposed to be like a redonkulous little, what's it called? Conan kind of esque character. Like Conan the Barbarian, not Conan O'Brien. Well, thank you. Google is the savior of knowledge, so Krampus, I already have the only item I want from you. Literally, the only item I want from you, I have it. I don't need whatever it is you're selling right now. Yeah, the head of Krampus. Blurr. I'm good with my straw, thank you. I go. Of the Lost, of course. Holy crap. Hello, you were right there. I was not expecting that at all. There we go. Yeah, I knew you were a fan. I wasn't sure if you've read all of them yet, or if there were still a few you were looking at, kind of thing. You know? One quick sec, folks. I just realized I forgot to do a very, very important thing. Um. Ba, ba, ba. Sorry, there's just something else going on. Well, I mean, man, if you ever need to borrow them, I mean, I know you don't actually know where I live, but you could always pop by because I have all of the compendiums, like the big books. Yeah, there are a lot of books. Like a lot of books. Fortunately for me, I read ludicrously fast, so I can finish most of them in about 2 weeks. Yeah? Oh man, I just finished rereading it again. Like, I think 3 months ago. So for me, like Mara, like my reading skill is the one thing that I super take pride in. Like it's something that I have finally honed over forever. Um, I can read around 1,000 to 1,200 words a minute, depending on the day. Sorry, yeah, 1,000 to 1,200 words per minute. If I'm speed reading, on average, like if I'm just regular reading, it's around 600 to 800, depending. But I read extraordinarily quickly. There's a couple apps online that were like, how fast do you read? And they keep speeding it up until you say, I can't read this anymore. And I got to around that range. 3 mom hands, huh? Lovely. But yeah, my reading skill is like the biggest thing that I take pride. Like, I mean, besides being a good GM, not great. I wouldn't say I'm a great GM, but I'm a good GM. That's kind of important to me as well. Like the fact that I've developed those skills over years and years and years and years of work. A belly button. The wishbone. All right, moving on. I do hate the whole curse the lost thing. I'm a little sad that we didn't get to boss rush and we didn't get to hush. It wouldn't have been too bad to face off against hush like this. Sure. Bombs are key. That's fine. All right. And are you a wizard, which doesn't affect us, and explosive diarrhea, which will. I'll keep the pretty fly, because that's a just in case, like we screw up kind of thing. That is 2 parts of guppy. Although this is our last floor where we can actually get a devil room deal. So if we, like, not that it hurts to have eternal life, question mark. But, yeah. All right, we're finally full up on hearts. I mean, being slow at reading is not a bad thing. It's a skill that you practice and develop, like anything else. For me, that just happened to be like the focus of a lot of things I did as a kid was focus on reading, learn how to do it better, because there were always way too many books that I didn't have the chance to read, and I wanted to read them all, but I couldn't, so I got faster. And faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Oh, there was a dude down there. Bop. All right, little dudes. Has it really been that? It has been that long, hasn't it? Because like you only really started playing D&D when you played with me, right? Yeah, that was one of my favorite things as a kid when I was like, the librarians didn't believe I could read that fast, but I'd take home like a bunch of books and return them the next day and be like, I need to read again. Yep, same thing. Same problem I had. But yeah, I was just thinking, like, Chief, it's been like you didn't really, like I said, you didn't really start playing D&D until I introduced you to it, I think. Or at least you hadn't played it a whole lot until then. And then, Jesus, we've known each other for a long time, like on and off, of course, because like I haven't talked to you in like 2 years. But yeah. Yeah. All right. Surprised there isn't an obby in the chat. I mean, not super surprised. It is his day off. He probably wants to chill with his family. That is super cool. The depths are dank. We unlocked a new thing. This is our last actual chance at getting Guppy. That last really good chance getting Guppy. So, no Guppy. Neither of those is actually worth it. Alright, no Guppy. That's okay. That is perfectly fine. Moving on. Sorry about like the constant water noises, folks. For some reason, I am particularly parched today. Could really do with some tears up, honestly. That would be great. Phenomenal. Oh, I aimed the wrong way. There we go. Still remember trying to take you guys through the death house when I was living over on like Boyce Street, I think it was, and you guys died 3 times to the death house. Oh, there was so much frustration. And I changed it up just a little bit each time so you guys didn't know exactly what you were in for, but yeah. The death house was pretty harsh. How did he not die to that? There we go. There we go. 3rd edition is redonkulously frustrating if you don't know what you're like getting into. And even if you do, it's yeah. I mean, that's fair. For me, like, that kind of thing was slightly similar. I was pretty young, and I started doing the green eggs and ham. That was mine. The Dr. Seuss story kind of thing. But I actually learned to read because of it. A 3-year campaign? Awesome. I've never, like, for me, it's hard to keep a campaign going that long because typically a bunch of people want to play with me. So I've got like 2 or 3 campaigns on the go at once, and I just get overwhelmed. And yeah, but now that I've been able to settle down and focus on just the 2 campaigns I'm running right now, plus the one shots that are going to be happening, I'm doing pretty good with it. It's not been overwhelming. And that's like the big thing I had to learn was avoiding GM burnout, which is why it's a huge topic in my YouTube vid, because like it was hard on me. Whoop. I mean, to be fair, people are always underestimating kids and how quickly they can learn. It's just a thing. I don't know why. They were once a kid themselves. They should remember they were, yeah. There we go. We're actually doing pretty good for hearts. It's going to be finding the boss room in a reasonable amount of time. I think that's going to be... Oop. And hoping we get Dad's Key, because I really do want to fight Mega Satan and unlock our friendly neighborhood Apollyon, who we played yesterday and kicked all the butt with. Yeah, like GM burnout's a real thing. It's really hard, and eventually, like if you don't recognize the symptoms soon enough, it can burn out your want to play the game for like years at a time. Which is just it's no fun for anybody at that point. You lose your DM, and it potentially ruins friend groups kind of thing. So yeah, GM burnout is awful. I mean, it's not great that we're playing Samson for this run because we aren't taking a whole lot of damage. So I think our damage is stuck at around 3 or 4 the entire time. I mean, the big thing for avoiding GM burnout is knowing your limits. You know? Don't take on too much. Talk to your players. Let them help you organize things. Let them help you tell their own stories. Don't try to run like 6 or 7 different campaigns in one by creating this perfect little planned out thing. Learn to improv. I mean, I literally go over all the avoiding GM burnout tricks that I know in the YouTube video, which I know quite a few of you have watched and quite a few of you have liked, which is really awesome. I really love the support. And the new video, which is like doing your session 0 and planning for that and talking to your players, is actually going to be out. I think on Monday is when I have it. I have like everything set up for it. I just have to finish recording it, and then it'll be good to go. So I don't know why I haven't been targeting him with straw. Okay. Straw got him. Nice. All right. Let's go take on Blue Baby. This hasn't been too bad a run. So the reason we're playing at 2 instead of at 3 like we normally do is because I do have plans for the evening, and I got to be gone by about 5ish. So, oh sweet, and then we got Godshot. Oh no, it's the Odd Mushroom. Never mind. Bobby Bomb and Mega Bean. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that is a thing that is also like people don't recognize, and I'm grateful that I have players that do recognize. Like when I need a night off, I need a night off, and they don't pressure me into anything. They're not like, oh, but we miss you, we want to play now. No, I'm sorry, I've had a rough time of it. I need time to me. I've been super lucky to be able to cultivate a group of players like that. I mean, to be fair, the other kind of players, the ones that are super pushy and they want to play now, 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 they don't typically stay friends with me for very long. So that's just not fair. I mean, for a player, you're walking into a campaign, and yes, you've put so many hours into your backstory, you've had a lot of fun with it, but imagine how much work, because a DM has to do that, not just for every character in the party, but for every NPC you meet. They probably have at least a little bit of a backstory that tells the DM how they interact with the world. So it's a huge amount of stuff. I didn't even see what hit me there. I was kind of sad. So I mean, especially for me, it never bothers me when a DM says, "Hey, I need some time off." It does bother me when they say, "I need some time off, like 10 minutes to game," and they don't tell everyone like a couple of days beforehand, or even like the day of. Give us a couple of hours, not just 5 minutes. 5 minute thing sucks a whole lot. Yeah, when players do it too, it's really rough because you have all of these like grand plans for them, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm not going to be there today." I try to give at least 48 hours warning myself whenever something like that happens, just so that the GM has time to like advise the other players, and they have time to plan. It's not very nice when you don't tell your GM you're not going to be there, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm just not going to be there." But yeah, I'm pretty stoked for tomorrow. We should have at least, or hopefully, we're going to have a chief with us for Valheim. And hopefully we're going to have a Muffin Masher and a Mr. Obby as well. So there should be four of us on tomorrow. There might be more. We might have like a full-on chaotic group of like 7 or 8, which would be hilarious to me. I know like the optimal number is supposed to be like 3 to 5, but the chaos is so fun. No pressure, my dude. If you end up on, you end up on. If you don't, you don't. I mean, they were literally like brand new plans we just came up with yesterday, so... Ha! I dodged you with fancy skills and stuff. Alright, there's one more. There he is. Oh, okay. I just spawned on the other side of Gertie. I was not expecting that. Sorry, folks. I know there's stuff in the chat, but I'm a little busy at the moment. So the only problem I've had with the GM was my first experience playing a D&D campaign. Oh, that's kind of crap. He'd be like, hey, I want to play a campaign. Nah, I want to be a player instead. Like, that's rough. All right, we're going in. Max health against our good old enemy, Blue Baby. It's true. Some people just can't. Some people don't have that ability to plan. Some people there's too much anxiety involved and whatnot. But I don't know. It's one of those things where as long as you give proper warning, as long as you're not just doing it out of the blue and you're letting your players know beforehand, and not just like at the second session itself, I understand. But alright, we didn't get Delirium as a fight. What we are going to do is we're going to go and see if we can't get Dad's Key as an item in one of these rooms. Because if we can, we're going to use that to go face off against Mega Satan, because I feel like killing the jerk. We fought him last time. It ended in failure. He had like less than 10%. I mean, yeah, and a lot of people think they can be a DM until they realize just how much work actually goes into it. They see everything that has to be done, then like, okay, no, I can't do this. And that's understandable too. Mara trying to hold 5 conversations at once. Sorry if it seems like I'm picking on you. I just know what you're like. You are actually talking to a few people at once, and sometimes the keyboard don't swap back. Mr. Mega for some blast damage. Okay, we did not get the item I wanted. We did not get Dad's Key. There's always a small chance of getting it here. But that is it for this run. Okay. Gonna go in. We still had like a spare heart and everything. That is Samson beating Mom's Heart, Isaac, and Blue Baby all in one run. Not a bad time. Not a bad time at all. Although I did honestly forget to read off the seed again. All right, so for all my YouTube peeps, that is it. That is where we are ending. Thank you for joining me for the run for the day. It was a whole lot of fun. And I hope you guys come back tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing it tomorrow. I hope I see you tomorrow for my YouTube peeps. For all the Twitch peoples, feel free to stick on. We're gonna do another run in just a little bit. Bye.